The coronavirus concerns travelers stuck on the cruise ship in Long Beach for hours as passenger is tested. It was on March 7th, so today, travelers on a cruise ship docked near the Queen Mary in Long Beach were being blocked from disembarking on Saturday's afternoon due to a medical matter involving a passenger. Travelers on a cruise ship docked in the Long Beach were blocked from disembarking on Saturday afternoon, while a woman who had been aboard the ship was being tested at a local hospital for the coronavirus. As the passengers remained stuck in the ship for several hours, hundreds of others milled about nearby, waiting to board the Carnival Panorama for a 7-day trip to Mexico. A letter given out by Carnival Cruise Line staff said that the passenger did not meet the CDC criteria for coronavirus risk, but officials still required additional information. Long Beach city officials announced in an early afternoon that the passenger was taken to a hospital to be evaluated and tested for the coronavirus. While that was taking place, city officials said the other travelers were being kept on board out of an abundance of caution. The officials described the passenger as a woman. This morning, a passenger on the Carnival cruise was transported to a local hospital by LBFD, Long Beach Fire Department. Ships is docked at Long Beach Cruise Terminal in an abundance um, of caution. CDC.gov.com has decided to hold passengers on board until the patient can be evaluated and tested for COVID-19. There was no official account of how many passengers were on board, but the ship can hold more than 4,000 passengers. No time was provided for when the test results would be available. A group of travelers who were expecting to enter the ship once the current passengers disembarked were left waiting as employees of the cruise ship line circulated among them, providing updates. Tasha Wiles was planning to get married on board the Panorama this weekend with a group of 13 people from Arizona. They were waiting out the delay on Saturday in the shade, enjoying a mellow breeze off the Long Beach harbor. I'm more worried about getting stuck in a quarantine on the ship than actually getting the coronavirus, she said. Wow, that made a lot of sense. I'm more worried about getting stuck in quarantine on the ship than actually catching the coronavirus, she said. Well, maybe you should just get infected with the coronavirus and then see how you feel. Baltimore Sandoval and his family of 5 drove 6 hours from Salinas Saturday. He said they've been making payments for a year to go on the trip, so they plan to stick around. A cruise official told him it might be 4 or 5 hours, but he said, "We drove all this way and we're looking forward to it." Millie Vallejos from Lake Elsinore said she would wait it out too. "I'm going if it kills me," she joked. Well, it just might as well. Ed Spritzer, who was waiting to board the cruise with a group of 8 from Ohio, said he was told that if they cancel their trip Saturday afternoon, the cruise line would offer just a 70% refund, but if Carnival cancels, they will give them a full refund and pay for airfare home. So they are waiting until 6 p.m. when when they are expected to get an announcement. "I think they are handling it the right way," he said. "I'm glad they are taking precautions," said his wife, Barb Spritzer. "Hopefully they can clean the ship before we get on." Yeah, right. Margaret Mayol and her mom, Tara, drove from Phoenix Saturday morning for the cruise. After getting several messages about delays, they were frustrated by what they perceived as a lack of information. At about 2 p.m., they received a message that they won't know the status of the sick passenger until at least 6 p.m. They don't want to wait that long, but were told if they canceled before then, they could not be assured a full refund. "So I can cancel now, but I won't know until tomorrow if I'll get a refund," said Terra Mayol. That's pretty harsh. Carnival sent us a message saying they would do a good job with medical screening and keeping the ship clean. Margaret Mayol said, so my concern is whether that happened. Carnival employees told passengers that it could be a long wait and they should use restaurants and bathrooms aboard the nearby Queen Mary. The Panorama made its debut last year as the cruise line's first new ship on the West Coast in 20 years. It launched its 7-day Mexican Riviera service from Long Beach to December, featuring trips to Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, and Cabo San Lucas. This is a developing story. Please check back for updates on this YouTube channel. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out. A little known fact about cruise ships. Um, you may or may not know that cruise ships hold more than like 10 people. So if one of those people is actually sick, most likely you are going to be sick as well. And not just you, but thousands of other people on the cruise ship. Once they find out that there's 1,000 people infected on the cruise ship, they're going to quarantine that ship, and you should be expecting delays. To avoid this, simply just don't go on a cruise ship. It's that simple. Please hit the subscribe button on your way out and be safe out there. Keep your immune system boosted by eating fruits, vegetables, and drinking plenty of water. Make sure that you are not out in public areas, in large gatherings. A lot of people have taken lightly this virus and have taken this virus, as a joke. It's not such a joke when you find out that your immune system is actually weaker than you thought it was. Or actually, the other way around. Your system might be weaker than you actually think it is, and that you probably always thought, I'm a pretty strong individual. I can handle this. I'm not going to get sick. But then when it happens to you, it's going to be, oh crap, what do I do now? Please make sure you're out there safe and always eating vegetables. And again, please share and subscribe to this YouTube channel. More updates on this content coming soon.